Yo guys, Ruben here. Black Ops 6 was released a little over a week ago and I want to make a quick commentary video giving my first impressions of the multiplayer and some of my thoughts on the game. Let me preface this by saying my most active COD periods were Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. I think those two games were the peak of the franchise. I also played a lot of the World War II one that came out a couple years ago. And I've not played since the Modern Warfare 2 remaster. So some of the things that might be new to me might be familiar to some of the people who've played Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 3. And I'm also playing on PC, so my experience will be a bit different from console players. So let's get into it. The most important thing you need to know about this game is that it's absolutely rapid. Everything is very, very fast. This game is closer to Apex Legends movement-wise than any COD has ever been before. Everyone is sprinting, sliding, jumping all over the place. It's very chaotic. Prepare to flank and be flanked a ton. Time to kill is pretty quick, but that's pretty standard for COD. And to compensate for this quick gameplay, I feel like they've really turned up all the aim assist on console to 11. I'm a PC player and I can confidently say I have better aim than 90% of players and I am struggling. PC is like a completely different game with recoil, sway and the flinch. I'm planning to make a more in-depth video on this, but if you're a PC player thinking about buying this, be prepared for having to try your hardest to be competitive. We've got score streaks again, which have become the standard. I think they're pretty hard to get with how they're priced. I haven't really tried everything yet, but they also don't feel that strong. A lot of them are countered by perks. Combine this with the rapid, chaotic gameplay, and your streaks often get cancelled quite early, so you won't see that much air support in general. Compared it to like Modern Warfare 3, where UAVs were 3 kills, now it's 6, a Predator missile was 5, now it's 8.5, a helicopter was 7, now it's 11.5. That's quite a shift over the years, and I'm still mad they never really tried rebalancing the points earned in kill-focused game modes compared to objective game modes to make streaks a bit more easy to earn. Looking at the weapon selection, it covers the range you expect. It's got a good mix of guns, focused on short range versus long range, and damage per bullet versus fire rate. A lot of customizations you can do with the gunsmithing, with all the different attachments to get something that feels good for you, so I think that's well done. I like that. There's a lot of room for experimentation and customization, which adds to the replayability. Don't get too hung up on YouTubers with the most meta build and tier list video. Just go out and explore the different guns and your attachments yourselves. You'll have a better time that way. There are several different operators, only cosmetic of course, not a lot of operator skins yet. There are some, especially if you buy the Vault Edition. I expect those to come in the form of microtransactions, season passes in the future. Make of that what you will. Same things with the weapons. I expect more to be added in the future, but hopefully those won't be locked behind a paywall. I think the visuals on the operator skins, they've already just gone way past realism, and I'm not really digging that. They've gone too far too quickly with the over-the-top fantasy sci-fi skins. Quite a big variety in map sizes. This can make some maps quite chaotic, others less so. Some maps will play better than others depending on the game mode as well, but I think they've done a very good job with the styling of each map. They're all very distinct, visually very good looking, unique settings, so that's definitely a thumbs up for me. But as for the actual layout of the maps and the gameplay, I think there are too many angles, windows, corridors, elevation changes. They all add to the chaotic nature of the game, and it means you're very likely to get flanked from unexpected angles, which causes a lot of deaths which you just won't be able to prevent at all, which is always a frustrating experience if you're playing. I think the spawns are pretty static in general, a bit too static, which means that on smaller maps like Babylon and Nuketown, it's very possible to get trapped in a corner on the map, forced into disadvantageous gunfights instantly right after spawning, if you're playing against smart players. It also happens frequently that you're spawned in front of flanking enemies and be quickly spawn killed by them, which is also very frustrating. Perks in this game are too strong, especially the wall hack recon speciality, seeing someone through a wall every time you die, basically a death streak just for dying once. It's a terrible idea and it really didn't playtest this properly. I think it's incredibly powerful against both offensive flanking play and defensive holding. So there's really no way to counter it, and I think it really needs to be removed from the game. It's just unacceptable. I think perks in general are pretty powerful, and especially bonuses as well. So it is quite a big decision which perks to choose, and you can definitely optimize this for different game modes, whether you're playing aggressively or passively, or what you decide to do. Some of the other small changes I want to mention: if you do big damage to someone now, but someone else gets the final bullet to confirm the kill, you will now also get credited with the elimination, so that's going to raise the average KD slightly. I think this is a couple copies from Battlefield, but I don't mind that. I think this is a very nice feature. It can be frustrating doing almost all of the work only for someone else to get the most of the rewards. So yeah, I think people are going to be happy with this. Something I've missed so far is that they no longer forgive losses if you join a match in progress. Or at least it doesn't say it does anymore. Which brings back a classic frustration of games of the past, which had been fixed. It's being thrown into an unwinnable, disadvantageous situation, which you have very little control over. So this is going to lower the average win-loss ratio for the entire player base a little. So higher KD, but lower win-loss overall. Overall, my feelings on the game are mixed. It's mostly chaotic, which can be both fun and frustrating. And it's COD again, so it's, you know, it's fun to run around. I don't think this game will work well as an esports. The maps look good, but the actual layout doesn't lend itself well to good gameplay, I think. I think the guns are fine. I don't think the kill streaks are strong enough. The perks are too strong. The crossplay is heavily balanced towards consoles, and PC players are fighting an uphill battle every game. If you want a game you can run around, sprint around, run a gun, not take it too seriously, I think you'll enjoy this. If you want a more tactical or esport experience, this isn't the game for you. So those are my thoughts on the new Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer. What are your opinions on the game so far? Please let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe for more Call of Duty in the future. Let me know if I'm wrong, let me know if I'm right. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Yes, that is how you execute.